Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the greenhouse. So what I'm doing today is planting broccoli. Let me show you. That's what we're doing, and this is my first live showing my face. So once you guys start coming in, I'll talk a little bit more, but I'm just gonna continue planting. It is very warm in here today. Actually, let me go check what the temperature is. But I'm leaving the door open and the top fan is on, so 93. Whew, and that was in the shade, so you'll hear two little kids in the background, but I think you'll still be able to hear what I'm saying and stuff. But if I can figure out how to turn the camera around, I'll show you guys all the brassicas. Hi Lori. Hi Nikki. Wow. Well, it's probably like only 30 outside, but since the sun is up, it just gets super hot in here. But 19 is not fun. Let me see if I can flip the camera around, if I'm smart enough. Okay, I'll have to figure that out later. But let's see. I'm gonna try and find a good setup for you. Ooh, that would be so fun. I saw someone turn a carport into a greenhouse. That's pretty cool as well. I'm not putting you in the video. Okay, so just gonna grab this pot and a few things. So everything was extremely dry in the greenhouse today. The broccoli even got wilty, which I kind of feel bad about, but I watered them now, so hopefully that won't happen again. Okay. There, I got it to go backwards. So we have our stonehead cabbage. Green magic broccoli is doing pretty good. It needs to sturdy up in the wind some, but other than that, it's doing good. Then we have some snowball cauliflower. They didn't like the fan I put on them, so they're a little leany. Then we have some nasturtium. I don't know if you guys know much about that. I really don't. It's my first time even growing it. But I just did one flat of it and then 4 for me. So then this is where I'm working my broccoli. I'm using a screwdriver to pry them out of the cells. And then these are the 2 trays I'm working on. Then we have our jalapenos, early girl tomatoes. Some of them I put in bigger things just in case people don't want a whole 6-pack of tomatoes. Thank you very much, Lori. She said, I just have to say I'm so impressed and proud of you. You're doing an amazing job at such a young age. You will have an amazing future. Don't forget to pay yourself. Thank you. Okay, so awesome. If you have any tips, will you comment in the comment section and let me know? And then we have some eggplant, which I haven't mastered eggplant yet, but they are doing better. Then we have some more cabbage in with our eggplant. Then we have some more snowball, I guess. They're easy to grow. I don't have any tips. I neglected my store some and they did great. Oh, awesome. So I was just thinking I'd put them around. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Some people eat the flowers. That's all I know, really. This is more snowball cauliflower. My one outlet isn't working, so my fan's been off for a week or two, and these guys really need some wind to get used to an outdoor environment. But I moved the yellow extension cord, and it is working now. But my little brother had his radio on, so he was using it, but I'm going to hook it back to the fan before I go. Then in the aisles, I have daylilies on the end. My grandma taught me how to thin those out from her garden. See, these are really laying down. I don't know what's up. I guess they just need more wind. Have you grown zucchini before? Yes, I have grown zucchini. Let me get a drink real quick. But I just direct sow the seed. I find it really hard to transplant squash. Um, Even some squash that are like too long to grow in my growing season that we have to start inside, I still have trouble with those. But that's just me. I'm going to try and switch it around again. But I am looking very sweaty, so don't mind me. That's one of the only vegetables I can eat. Thinking about growing my own. I'm the only one that eats them, and we have limited space. Yes, and you can like shred zucchini and freeze it. I don't know of any other preserving like methods, but those are pretty good. I think I'm gonna move so that I can see you guys while I transplant. But they are really prolific and a really good vegetable to grow. So this is what the tags are for the broccoli I'm doing. I don't know if any of you have grown it before, but it's one of our favorite broccoli plants to grow. So what I'm doing today is watering and transplanting broccoli. So I have a whole lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to transplant in like a week. And so I need to get on top of it, and the broccoli's been like needing it for a while. But I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but I'm gonna switch the camera again. Okay, so these are the tomatoes. They had a really good germination rate. I need to water them, but um, then we have red night peppers. They took a really long time to germinate. Then we have all our tomatoes. Then we have more tomatoes. These are big beef. And then these peppers are finally coming up. They're Revolution. And then Jet Star tomatoes. Then we have my beautiful Bolivian Jew. More tomatoes. Propagated Bolivian Jew that needs watered as well. Zinnias, marigolds. I actually don't know what those are. Banana peppers. And then that tray doesn't have anything. But those are all about to need transplanted. And I still have these big guys to transplant. So that's what I'm doing today. Back to what else I was saying. I moved all this cardboard over here for that project I've kind of been hinting at. It was all in a bad pile over in the middle of the greenhouse. But we're having a class here on Saturday. So we're kind of trying to tidy up. And so I'm trying to do that today as well. What else? I guess I'll just flip the camera around again. I pretty much have to eat everything fresh, smoothie or soup. I thought about trying to dehydrate them for later use. Oh, freeze drying or dehydrating. Yeah, those are good options. Okay, I didn't know that. Those are coming along great. Did you bring the other ones inside? So yes, those red night ones were inside until they all started coming up. Then I brought them out here because they do better with the lighting in here, but they germinate better in my room. So that is kind of that. Um, okay, there we are. Okay, let me see what I did with my thing I was going to put you guys on. Sorry, I'm a little jumbled today, but I'm like, I really should go live. So that's what we're doing. The class we're doing is like early vegetables because we're in Missouri and the vegetables are like about ready to be planted. So like you can probably plant onions, but actually on the day our gardening class is, it is supposed to get to 20 degrees and that's pretty bad for onions. But normally onions can do higher than that. But like potatoes, we can plant anytime in March, really. So Jill, who's kind of working with me, she is planting in the back half of the greenhouse because I couldn't fill it this year. But she bought seed potatoes to resell here. And so I think that's a good thing because we're offering the class for free because people they just need help learning because you can't be a plant person unless you learn. You can't grow vegetables unless you have information. So that's kind of our goal, to help our community, and that's what the class really is for. But yeah, that's why I'm cleaning up. And then let me see. Hey, how to garden. Abby, did you use your hat this winter? Yes. So I am one of those people who I just like to bear the cold, but it got pretty cold a few times and I did use the hat. Thank you very much for making that for me. I really like it. So I don't know how you guys do it if you grow vegetables, but this is kind of how I did it. I like clustered them. I just kind of sprinkled a little in each cell. But I mean, there is some problems to that. You have to transplant them sooner. But I like to do that anyway. But some people don't think it's a good idea to cluster them. Personally, it's easiest because I don't like picking through each seed and making sure only one goes in each hole. But everybody has their preferences. I just like to cluster them. It's easier, faster. I think it's more efficient. I don't know if it is. This is kind of something my grandma found. She was wondering if I could use it. It's like a seed sower. You jiggle it so this thing jiggles the plate here, and it slowly lets seeds out. So I don't know how efficient it is, and I just lost my screwdriver. Oh, there it is. This screwdriver is coming in handy today. We miss you on Shannon's live. She hasn't been doing them much, and she's been super busy at home. Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't been on YouTube much. Every once in a while, I see a notification. I'll click it, but something I'm hoping I can maybe get better at once the greenhouse is slowed down for the season. Or if I can stay caught up on stuff when I'm waiting here for customers, I could probably scroll YouTube and watch videos. But who knows? It's all new to me, so we're going to learn and find out. But this is really satisfying. I don't know why, but it just is. So I love plants, but I do not like planting seeds. But I sure do like the seedling stage that I can transplant. Hey, Creative Redundancy, thanks for coming in. Thank you. I'm glad you found me on Instagram. I've been trying to make a lot of shorts lately because I'm like actually doing pretty good on YouTube, even though I've kind of been neglecting it. So I'm like, if I try, I might be able to get monetized. I don't know. So I took a tip, and people are like, you should go live, and I'm like, okay. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, this is the perfect time. It's entertaining while I plant, so I'm like multitasking kind of. Although it's not as efficient, but it's a lot more fun. So, any tips to keep cats and hornets away? Well, the tips I have are just to not leave food out for cats, like scraps of meat, anything like that. And not sure about the hornets, but if you're talking about cats and they're getting in your stuff outside or something, cayenne pepper is really good. It gives them a burning sensation, but it doesn't actually hurt them. So, and then hornets, I know nothing about. I took a break from YouTube. My son was diagnosed with Stippio syndrome, childhood dementia. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. I was really grieving his diagnosis, getting back to myself now. That's really sad. Well, I'll keep you in my prayers, Nikki. So, yeah, that's sad. I am going to be putting more Christian content on my YouTube channel. It's something I've kind of been bad about. I haven't done it at all, really. But yes, prayer request. I can pray for anybody who needs it. My grandpa, he needs prayer requests right now. Well, he's my mom's grandpa, so my great grandpa. He just is very old and kind of discouraged because he can't really stay awake long. Like, as soon as he wakes up, he goes to the bathroom and goes back to sleep. So it's very sad, and it's just sad that he doesn't want help because he thinks it's a burden. But it is especially hard on young kids, and especially for their parents and family. Awesome, Blue. Yeah. It's really nice to like help others out in hard times, and channels that do that, I give them a lot of praise because it's really hard to talk about online. So, yeah. Here's a little um, broccoli. So, if you don't know, I had my birthday the other day, and I'm 18 now, and nothing really exciting, just kind of normal. Like, I have to get my driver's license renewed, stuff like that. Oh my goodness, that is hard. Yep, I think my grandpa's 98, so it's something you don't really expect to live that long, but he's not in pain, he just doesn't feel normal. He feels kind of sick. And they think he might have a cold. And my mom and her mom are trying to get him hospice care, but he thinks it's a burden, so he doesn't necessarily want it. But that way he doesn't have to get out of the house or anything. That's really sad, Nikki. I'll keep you on my prayer list. That's cool, Nikki. If you need any house plants, I have a few. Like Monstera, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it keeps... Darius, no! No, no, no. Darius was messing with the thermostat. No thank you. Why? Because I don't want those to get dirty. Or broken. You could play over here. They're playing hide and seek. Mine couldn't hear or speak at the end. Hospice will help them as comfortable as possible. Yeah, better quality of life at the end is my opinion. So I really like hospice, the idea of it. But back to houseplants. I'm actually getting into houseplants too. Before I wasn't really into those. Yeah, he's over there. I wasn't really into those, but I am kind of getting into houseplants. Hey guys, do you want to go play in the sand outside? Well, Wendy's almost home. Here, go feed this to the chickens. See how fast they eat it. Here, I'll eat one for you. Hey. It's for your chickens. I gave them some not so healthy broccoli seedlings to go feed to the chickens because they have a lot of energy. So I'm just interested, where do you guys all live? You don't have to be specific, but like your state or your growing zone or whatnot. You're from Michigan. Yeah, keeping the kids busy. They get very energetic in the greenhouse. But Darius is my little brother, my youngest sibling. He is 6. And then his friend Ellie is here. Oops, I forgot to plant one. But they get along very well most of the time. And they just have a lot of energy. So I'm going to go put this back over here and then get another tray because we've got lots of broccoli to do. Oh yeah, Rebecca, we're in the same growing zone. I completely forgot. Awesome though. Oh yeah, preschool, I bet that was rough. But it's also rewarding in a way. But childcare is hard. I'm working on a daycare 3 afternoons a week. And it's fun, but it's also tough. Oh my goodness. But kids are fun. So I also babysat for a friend, and she just had her second baby, and I got to hold him yesterday. And he was, I think, barely a week old. Super sweet, because they hadn't held a baby since her first child. And he is like my mini best friend. And hopefully I can be friends with the little guy too. So how about you guys comment below what your favorite hobby is? Oh yeah, I lost my voice this winter. I actually have something wrong because when I get sick, I seriously have a problem with my voice being gone for weeks. So I had a CT scan for yesterday, but they canceled it because their CT scan machine thingy was broken. So I won't find out about that for a while. Yes, I direct sow lettuce, but I wouldn't do it quite yet. I would wait till maybe the end of March. Um, but I can let you know when I do think it's right for our zone to plant it. I think I still have your email, but back to planting broccoli. Cleaning and organizing. Well, that's a fun hobby. I have to be in the right mood for that, though. I think that can count. Um, but yeah, sometimes that is a hobby for me. Nice hobby. Yep, I do know what your hobby is, and it's an awesome one. So, me and my sister were having a competition. We both are newbies at crocheting and knitting. She crochets and I knit, but I can barely knit like a scarf. I'll be lucky if I don't drop a stitch or something. I'm just not talented at that. So, but my sister, we were having a race to see what was faster, and she was much faster. But also, it's because I'm not good at knitting, and she's been learning crocheting for like a year, I think. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, some plants look like weeds. Um, I mean, some people say there are no such thing as weeds, but obviously there's a difference between what you plant and what came up itself. But it took me a while to figure that out as well. Nice. It'll be nice to see how it does. So I made a whole bunch of soap yesterday. I know I haven't. Oh, I uploaded a video, I think today, about soap making and kind of a tutorial, but of a simple soap recipe. Um, the only thing is, I don't have a website anymore, and so I don't really sell soap online. I've been selling it on in my local town, like through Facebook, and I'm now going to be selling out of the greenhouse so they can kind of come pick it up and then also be like, oh, there's a greenhouse here. Because it's our first year, I need people to kind of get the picture that there's a greenhouse here. Let me catch up with the chat. But if you guys have any ideas for content for my channel, I'd love more video ideas because I kind of feel like every video is a greenhouse update. So that's why I did the soap tutorial and someone asked me for one. But ideas are welcome. Oh goodness. Yeah, chemical burns are not fun. I'm thinking about opening an Etsy site because, I am 18 now, and that was the dilemma last year. I wasn't old enough. But I am now, so I might look into that. But it'll probably be in the fall if I do. And if any of you guys want soap, I do have Zelle. I don't know if any of you guys use that, but it goes through your bank. So if you have the banking app, then you can usually do it on there. Hey, Carol. How's it going? It's been a long time, but I haven't been on YouTube for a while. Okay, you can bring it in here, but you have to bring it back. They're bringing toys in here from abandoned barn we have. And I drop a link from a phone. What kind of link? What kind of link do you want, Lori? It's me. So, back to my broccoli planting. But anyway, yesterday I made lavender loofah soap. So, I cut the loofah in like 2 or 3 inch pieces, kind of dip the top in lavender goat milk soap batter. I don't know what you call it, but goat milk soap. I guess that's all. But then I put it in a circle mold. I made 12 because I only have 12 molds. But let me find the link for my YouTube. Sorry. See if that link works, Lori. But anyway, back to the soap. I did I'm confused. I made the loofah soap. I dipped it in the batter, whatever, and then poured it on top and just made cute little like 4 3-inch circles. It's super cute. I'll have to make a video. Oh, I did. So that last video tutorial I did, I added a picture of those in there. And where was I going with this? Oh, I also made if Abby is live through YouTube, she can't pull up. Yeah, I'm on the StreamYard website, so I figured it out, I think. I don't know. I honestly haven't done a live in so long. It took me a while to figure it out. But I also made a charcoal and bentonite clay soap. So we'll see how that turns out. I won't get to cut it until I think like 5 today, and it's 3:30 here right now. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard. Yeah, I can host guests. I guess I'll have to be planning more lives because I'm kind of new to all this. But anyway, I made the charcoal and bentonite clay soap. And I also made sweet orange calendula. So that's a one I've been making a while, and I like it the best. Now, orange is a weird scent to have on the body, but it doesn't like linger on you. Excuse me. But it has, I'm trying to think what I'm going to say. I infused the olive oil with calendula flower petals and echinacea. So it has additional benefits other than the goat milk soap. And so it's just extra good for your skin. And then I sprinkle like calendula flowers in it. And I just call it sweet orange calendula. But here's all of the broccoli. Yeah. It is one of my favorites. And I think the name just flows well together. Sweet orange calendula. I don't know. Hey Jonah, thanks for coming in. But what else? So I made 3 different kinds of soap yesterday, and the most I've ever made at once is 2 varieties of soap. And look at me, I'm calling everything varieties. I mean scents, but you know, plant talk, it's varieties, so. But I'm almost done with the marathon broccoli. By almost done, I mean I have 6 cells left with about 5 each. But we'll see how fast I can do this. I think I'm going to need another tray. Yeah, citrus smells are very refreshing. One I found refreshing that I didn't think I would is peppermint. So I made peppermint and it was past Christmas, so I'm like, I'm just going to use what's left. And it was so refreshing. But also peppermint's not good to have around babies, so I don't use it now because I am around the little boy, my little best friend, who has a baby brother now. But I don't know, like, my little best friend is also only 2, so I don't know if it could affect toddlers or not. Thank you, Jonah. Everybody's being so nice. I appreciate you guys all coming in and supporting my channel. I'm gonna do some more lives, hopefully. But I've really not been on YouTube so much lately. But I'm gonna try better. Hopefully, we'll see. So, what's your guys' favorite broccoli? Mine? Oh, mine. That's not what I meant to say. I mean, you can tell me your favorite broccoli, but I meant your favorite vegetable. Like, my favorite vegetable is broccoli. But I also like asparagus, but it's not my favorite. My least favorite is carrots. Honestly, most vegetables that start with C I do not like. Like cabbage, celery. I like the flavor of celery, but the texture's a no-go for me. Onions, I like them raw but not cooked. I don't like slimy ones. So I'm actually kind of picky. But zucchini, mushrooms. This is super interesting. This broccoli grew like a little curvy butt thing. Weird. But looks like I have extra broccoli. See, I don't know how much broccoli I need, so should I start another flat with the same variety that I only have 15 left of? I don't know. That's a good idea. Do you have any animals, Nikki? I love broccoli and asparagus. I really like most except okra, but I maybe have not had it prepared. Okay, I do not like okra either. I might be the same. I might not have had it prepared well, but it's not appealing. I see. So not really many animals that will eat any microgreens or, but I guess if you eat microgreens, that would be good, but I haven't ever tried them. I've been thinking about growing fodder. I don't know much about it, but it seems pretty simple, and I think it's a great way to supplement them so you don't have to pay as much for food. Plus, did you guys see that craziness about Purina and chicken food and stuff? Crazy. Well, I'm glad somebody likes okra. Most of the adults in my family like okra. I don't think my mom does. But we've got another tray done. So 3 new trays of this Green Magic broccoli. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get another tray. turns out I didn't have another tray ready, so that is going to wait. So I'm going to put a tag back in the tray so I don't get them mixed up. But that is something I really should work on. So now I have a bigger list. Make flats with 6 packs. Hydrate the 4 packs, because I could use those for broccoli because I'm sure some people won't want everything in 6 packs. Abby, my favorite is just Brussels sprouts. I absolutely love them, roasted with garlic cloves and onions. That sounds pretty good. Radishes are very spicy. A little in a salad is all you need. Broccoli is loaded with vitamins. Heard of a man juicing it to heal his body. Wow. And his cancer went into remission. I sent you a few Instagram messages, Abby. Just some stuff I thought I'd share with you. You don't have to reply back. Awesome. I haven't been on Instagram a whole lot this week, but I have noticed that you sent me some stuff. I'll have to look at it. Okay, let me find your comment. Oh, okay. My high-risk cancer doctor actually says broccoli cauliflower helps lower cancer risk. Oh, but your body can't have those. That's interesting. Look, we can finally see sweet Abby. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. So I think I'll give you guys a quick tour before I hang up on you guys. But what I do need to work on is, I'm going to try and show you guys. These broccoli need transplanted. Those are the marathon broccoli, and then these are the few I had left of the green magic. I think I'll turn the camera around. Okay, so these little crates I found, they're like metal wire or something. I put newspaper around, and I think we're gonna put Jill's seed potatoes in here to sell. We'll see. Because I think it's perfect because she got 2 varieties. There's 2 baskets. We can keep those potato bags behind the counter, and then just keep these loaded. These are my geraniums. They're looking pretty good. That's what those are gonna look like. Everything does need a little water. Then I put dry hanging baskets on the ground. I guess I should go over here. I already showed most of you guys these. I have the Early Girl tomatoes, jalapenos, cabbage, green magic broccoli, nasturtium, cabbage, more broccoli, eggplant, snowball cauliflower, stonehead cabbage, more cauliflower. Yes, Jonah, I am opening for retail this year. We have daylilies. We have the Super Elfin lipstick Impatiens. These guys are awesome. They've already been blooming. Sadly, I'm picking the buds and blooms off because they just want to flower, and I want them to wait for my customers. Okay, what I really want is for them to bloom, but it's better to wait for the people who buy them. So, more geraniums. These are Quicksilver. violet. And then my good old friend who's teaching me some tips to greenhouse selling and retail stuff, she gave me some signs. So I just need to make little things for them. More daylilies back there. Then we have hanging baskets of dragonwing red begonias. Thank you, Jonah. A condition on the Hi, how you doing? More daylilies over here. Then the begonias are starting to bloom too, but I really need to pick those. So I'm not doing as many chemicals as most people do. So the fertilizer I use is not natural. And then I did use some stuff called Cyocel. I don't know what it's called. It's a growth retardant. And I only put it on that one table of geraniums to see if I liked it. This is Bada Bing Pink Begonia. Thank you, Nikki. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Carol. I'm having fun. Some I've had like 4 or 5 plugs die, so I need to replace them with ones that are over here. Then these were really blooming, and I had to pick all those earlier. Then we have asparagus fern. More begonias over here. Then we have our 8 or 10 inch, I think they're 10 inch. No, 8 inch. And there's just a variety of begonias, geraniums, impatiens, the other kind of begonia, more daylilies. Then these are portulaca and asparagus fern like arrangements. Thank you, Carol. I'm having a lot of fun growing in the greenhouse and learning everything. But I'm excited to fill the whole thing next year. That whole half is, I let my friend Jill use it because she's a market gardener. So a lot of it's for her market garden. And some of it she will be selling because she has a lot more vegetables than I do. I'm just doing a few. More daylilies. Portulaca Happy Hour Tropical Mix. That's all these. Then we have more asparagus fern, pink passion, easy wave petunias. These things got a little dry. Then these are the packs I could have used for broccoli, but they're so powdery dry I cannot use them without hydrating them first. Then this is a collect all table. We have some 13-inch geranium hanging baskets. Then we have some 8-inch portulaca baskets, one begonia hanging columbine that my grandma gave me. One of them's not doing so well. Those, I really need to get to those. I'm going to plant like lettuce and spinach in there for people to put on their porch or in their kitchen. I don't have many succulents. I'll show you what I have, Jonah, in a minute. It's more like weird sedum. Then we have petunias and portulaca baskets, hanging baskets of geraniums, asparagus fern baskets, passion petunias, loofah gourd. These are for the project that the cardboard's for. I'll be sharing that with you guys later. And then these are kind of custom orders for my grandma. That one's probably for me though. More asparagus fern, blue easy wave petunias. That's what all these are. More daylilies. My seedling table, Cherokee purple, Bolivian Jew, red night pepper, zinnias, sweet banana. These things need watered, but marigolds, tomatoes, peppers. Lots of stuff. But that's kind of a tour, and then I'll show you the sedum. I don't know what they're called, but they're looking a little scrappy. I took them off my grandma's plants. They're feeling kind of squishy, but I was kind of hoping that meant they're rooting, but I don't know if they are. The bottom is more firm. I mean, like, these have died, so I don't think they're gonna make it. But that's what I have sedum wise. I'm thinking next year I might order plugs of succulents, because I give you a lot of credit, Jonah. Succulents are not the easiest plant to grow. People always claim they are, but they are not. But I think that's about it for this video. I'm gonna put my broccoli on my seedling table so I can water this whole table. But anyway, that's a wrap. Love all you are accomplishing and enjoyed seeing you, Abby. But I've got to go get ready for hubby coming home. Much love. Thank you, Carol. Have a great day and week. What else was I gonna say? Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. I enjoyed a live. I'll definitely try and do more. But talk to you later.